As Produce Field is off and running and wide out. Last Snippet got the best of the break. Jumping out very well closer in was Flavour, and here's Intergaze moving forward, and My Duke the Victorian right up there with Dashing Eagle. Merlene is hunting hard through on the inside from Victory Dash Zaya, then Batavian Jezebel. Babu's Boy Clang, and last of all is Our Banker. Onto the course proper at the 9.50, and here Intergaze pokes through to show the way, 3/4 of a length on My Duke. Last Snippet out on a limb about 2 lengths further away is Dashing Eagle, followed on the rails Merlene, a gap then of a half to Flavour. A length further away is Victory Dash, and then comes Zaya, Batavian, followed by Our Banker. Another 3/4 over on the inside, Babu's Boy, second last Jezebel, and Clang is the tail ender back about 10 lengths from Intergaze, who leads in the size at the 5.50, a half length on Last Snippet. A length away third is Dashing Eagle, followed closer in by My Duke and Merlene. She's looking for a little bit of luck there as they round the corner, and Intergaze a half Last Snippet, then Dashing Eagle, Merlene. There's a run for her now if she's good enough from Victory Dash. At a length further away is Flavour, but Merlene, once she saw daylight, she shot through the opening, and this super filly Merlene put more than a length Victory Dash. Clang getting home, went on the inside, and Flavour on the outside. Then My Duke, but it's all Merlene. Oh, what a great filly. Merlene completes the Slipper Sires double, beating Clang and My Duke. At the head of the others, Flavour, then Zaya further back in the field came Victory Dash and Intergaze. Dashing Eagle dropped out of it with Last Snippet, Our Banker, and the last 3, Batavian, Babu's Boy and Jezebel.
Erlina paid $2.40 and $1.40, an excellent win there. Second was number 3 at $4.10, Clang. 2, My Duke at $2.50. If you got the treble, you can expect $2,386 even. Good luck. Let's go back to Ian.
Number 2, My Duke, written by Danny Nikolic, and it'll pay $3.10. 9, 3 and 2 will be the numbers after the Sires Produce Stakes. You got a beautiful sit in the race.
Just dropping back there to Ian very shortly. Openers race 1 Ascot, 1 Corn Maze Gay, 2.20, 12.80 for 2 Sunshine Kid, 3 Real Dapper at 11.40, 7.10 for 4 Vain and Wild, 5 Wild Brook at 36.80, 45.40 for 6 Island Nugget, 7 is Sanderson at 57s, $20 for number 8 Western Zip, scratch 9, 10 June D at 7.60, scratch 11, 34s for number 12 Getting Set at Ascot, 2.20 and 1.30 for 1 Corn Maze Gay, 4.40, 1.50 Firming, number 4 Vain and Wild, 8.30, 2.50 for number 10, which is June D. Selections 1, a special 4 and 14. Race 5 at Caulfield. We'll have a look at the update very shortly here at the Good Sports.
Each and every Sunday night from 6 till 8, Triple S gets into gear with Thunder on Sunday, crammed full of racing action from the world of touring cars.
They're off and running now. Zero Limit dropped out to the back of the field and getting back Geneva Bell, one of the first out. Mobile Link away running. Landed in front now from Royal Discard. Captive ruling the fence further out. Then Hunza Court's going to work forward around the outside. Bourbon and Ice is settling back. And when they go down the back, Mobile Link led from Hunza Court. Third, Royal Discard, a length and a half. Captive fourth, Ruline fifth, 1.5 Belzevere, Bourbon and Ice. 2 further back in the race, Centile. Simple as that over on the inside from Zero Limit, Geneva Bell, Country Lane and Ben's Rocket. Down the side, 8.50 out. The leader is Mobile Link, 3/4 Hunza Court. About 4 lengths further back, Royal Discard, third, a half then to Captive. There followed 2 lengths to Ruline, fifth, 1 to Belzevere, Bourbon and Ice. 2 further back, Centile, simple as that, about 8 to 10 lengths off them from Zero Limit. Geneva Bell as well back in company with Ben's Rocket and Country Lane back at the tail. 550 metres to go. The leader on the inside, Mobile Link ahead in front of Hunza Court. Royal Discard's had a good run, moves up on the outside as they shift a little wide. Then Captive further out and further back in the race. Ruline, simple as that from Belzevere, Bourbon and Ice. Royal Discard hit the front of the top of the straight. They move 2 lengths in front of Hunza Court. Captive, simple as that, bump with Belzevere, but it's coming home fairly well, simple as that. Royal Discard in front down to the 180 metre mark, 2 lengths in front, simple as that, and Country Lane getting up on the inside. Royal Discard grabbed by Country Lane from simple as that and Geneva Bell. Country Lane with that inside run hit the front, and Country Lane comes away to win the handicap. A length and a half, Geneva Bell ahead, third, simple as that. Then further back, Royal Discard from Bourbon and Ice, Ben's Rocket. Rocket. Then came Zero Limit Ruline. Well back in the race was Centile. Behind them, Hunza Court, followed by Captive Belzevere. And tailed off here, last of all, is Mobile Link.
Extra double, 1 and 16, 28.10.
And the win in place number 16, Country Lane, 740 and 290. 8, Jadiva Bell, 230. 4 Simple as That, 330.
For the late mail, they're getting home there. Country Lane, it'll pay 780 and 270. Number 8, second, Diva Bell, it's 250. And 4 will get third, Simple as That, at $2.90. Clear totes. Previous at Eagle Farm, 1, 6 and 20.
And he does so now, and away they go. And Old Cross Swords first to begin. Max Victory jumped out well. Linesman travelling third, followed by Dupan, Sarangani, and Circles of Gold moving up. And then Noisy Pier followed closely by Darbus. Not all that far away, Shirley's Delight. As Sarangani is being eased back to try and get into a pause. He goes back to second last, in fact, and last Wings on track to the first crossing here at the 1600. And Beatman shot Dupan around the outside and goes to a clear lead of about 3 lengths, Circles of Gold. 2 to Max Victory, a half to Shirley's Delight, a length and a half to Cross Swords on the inside of Linesman, then Sarangani, Noisy Pier on the fence, Darbus second last, and a length and a half to 2 lengths Wings on track. Dupan steadied as they raced along the back of the course and going down to approach the 1200 metres. Has a lead, Dupan, of about 3/4 of a length, Circles of Gold. Max Victory on the inside of the imported mare Shirley's Delight. Sarangani's caught wide and improving now from Cross Swords, Linesman, Noisy Pier. Darbus second last, Wings on track is last as they go out of the back straight. And here is Circles of Gold and Danny Nikolic going to the lead by 2 lengths on Dupan. A similar margin, Max Victory, followed by Shirley's Delight. Well, El Cassidy's having no luck on Sarangani. About 2 lengths then to Cross Swords, Linesman. Darbus going up 3 deep. Noisy Pier back to second last, and Wings on track is last. 700 a gallop here. And the pilot is Circles of Gold. 3/4 of a length, Dupan. Sarangani's been off the track from the word go. Max Victory hugging the rails, and Cross Swords, Shirley's Delight, followed by Darbus wider out, 2 to Noisy Pier. Linesman's gone back quickly to second last, and Wings on track is the tail ender around the corner in the JRA plate. Circles of Gold again tackled and headed by Dupan. Sarangani wider out. Max Victory gets the run, and Darbus joins in very quickly at the 200, and Darbus very wide out, hits the front. Max Victory goes after him. Dupan is third, then Circles of Gold, but Darbus in no danger of defeat by keeping Darbus going, and it'll win well. Darbus beat Dupan and Max Victory from Linesman, Cross Swords, Circles of Gold, Sarangani, then Shirley's Delight, Noisy Pier, and Wings on track pretty well last throughout. Oh, boy, they knew what they were doing there.
One Darbus at 480 and 190. Super Tab, number 6, Dupan, $1.80. And Max Victory adds spice to the trifecta at 380.
He got the key to this horse. He's had 3 rides on him for 3 wins. And, of course, that is the hat-trick to Darbus. Number 1, Darbus, $4.50 and $1.70. Number 6, second, Dupan, ridden by D. Beedman, has paid $1.50. And number 7, Max Victory, Seamonths, $3.80.
Shortly back to Ian. Openers race 8 at the big race down there at Oakbank today. The Grand Eastern Steeple. Scratch 1, 2, 15 and 20. Number 3, Donegal opens 1380 and 360. Number 4, Light Hand, the Jacko Special from the Mobile Service Station in Cape Street, Dixon. For your mechanical needs, give him a call on 24778883. Light Hand, 210 and 160 in favourite. 1130 and 270 for 5 Impulsive Risk. 6 Thunder Express, 940 and 210. 7 Famous Way at 1560 and 390. Down to number 8, Hawkeye opens at 32.70 and 6.20. 9 Denali at 7.50 and 3 even. 24.70 and 5.80 for number 10, Parlo's Vu. 11 Swing and Nippy opens 34s and 6.30. 63s and 12.60 for number 12, Galtee Tinker. 13s, 121s and 20s, which is Matching Tiger. 14 McNaught, 13.40 and 2.70. 15s out, 50s and 8s for number 16, Wild Wolf. 17 Wolf, 17 Trogan Gift, 118s and 19s. 109.
Betting organisation, and now they're in Canberra. Capital Sport.
Over on the inside, Natrone bounced away okay with Clary's turn. Salamandra dropping back. Leica Vista second last in the early point, and going forward today is Eastern Princess showing some speed. Eastern Princess in front from Cyclone Watch, and they're followed by Natrone. Further out, Goldview, Clary's turn from Standish, and Leica Vista and Salamandra last of all. He eases on Eastern Princess, finds a leader in Goldview, who whipped to the front, now up the back, and Goldview a length and a half, Cyclone Watch. Clary's turn on the outside of Eastern Princess, and further back then Natrone inclined to get it set up. Like a Vista outside it as they slow up now from Standish and Salamandra last of all. Up on top of the hill they race at the 1250 metre mark. Cyclone Watch goes up to Gold View. 1.5 Eastern Princess tucked away third inside Clary's Turn. 2 further back in the race. Natrone fifth on the inside of Like a Vista. 2 to Standish and 1 to Salamandra. At the 1100 down the side, Cyclone Watch, Gold View matching strides. They're at a length and a half to Clary's Turn, and on the fence Eastern Princess. 2 to Like a Vista. Running fifth on the outside there of Natrone from Salamandra, and last of all Standish at the 850. Little between Gold View and Cyclone Watch. 2 lengths to Eastern Princess, getting a lovely run third. Outside of Clary's Turn, 1.5 Like a Vista running fifth. They're followed over on the inside by Natrone from Salamandra the outside, and 2 last of all Standish. 600 out. They start to spread up now on the inside. Here it's Gold View, a neck in front of Cyclone Watch. Clary's Turn, Eastern Princess waiting for that gap, about to get through now. 2 to Like a Vista, a gap Salamandra, and dropping out Natrone and Standish on the turn. Eastern Princess got the run through. Burst now through in the centre and hit the front. Eastern Princess around the turn. From on the outside, Clary's Turn from Cyclone Watch, and further back in the race, Gold View down to the 250 metre mark. Eastern Princess extends about 2.5. Cyclone Watch, Salamandra, then Clary's Turn. Like a Vista is only struggling, but Eastern Princess has put 4 lengths on them. Cyclone Watch and Salamandra coming home late, but Eastern Princess canters home. A copybook ride by Jurek. 1.5 Salamandra, a length away third. Cyclone Watch, a gap then Clary's Turn. Like a Vista further back, Gold View. The last 2 are the stablemates, and they are Natrone and Standish.
Number 7 Eastern Princess, 450 and 150. 6 Salamandra, 170. 1 Cyclone Watch, 170.
7 the winner, Eastern Princess, will pay 4 even and 150. Second was number 6 Salamandra, $1.60. 1 Cyclone Watch will pay $1.70. Totes at Brisbane. Race 5 Eagle Farm 17 was the winner, and that was Brettick. Paid for the win $6.60, the place $2.50. 4 second, Cobbler Smith $1.70. 9 was third, paid $4.40. Balmore Quinella $14.80. Trifecta paid $365.50. It's race 5 at Eagle Farm 17 to win.
They're off, and Sword missed it hopelessly, and one of the best to get going was Blazing Aspect. Sequalo jumped out well, and Krista's up looking for the lead from Moss Rocket, Zed Rich, and right up there Legal Agent. Sword after a slow start is picking up ground, a length and a half to Pimpala Patch. Identical Coburger followed over on the inside by Cut Up Rough, and a good margin then to Gold Ace. Over on the inside is Captain Lee, 2.5 lengths to Encore's Drum, and back at the tail of the field as they race to the corner, Monopolize. 5.50 to go. And after the slow start, Sword getting right up on the inside leads Blazing Aspect. Sequalo almost making a line of 3 from Zed Rich. And over on the rails, Legal Agent. Moss Rocket pulled to the outside, a length and a half then to Gold Ace starting to come into it. So too Coburger. Identical heads the others from Captain Lee, but Moss Rocket, he hits the front at the 200. Tackled in earnest by Gold Ace on the outside, and then comes Identical, but Stephen King has driven the Victorian Gold Ace away. Gold Ace to Moss Rocket and Identical, and a brilliant win of the Galaxy to Gold Ace from Identical and Moss Rocket. Monopolize rattled home, and then Captain Lee followed by Drum. Encore's further back was Coburger, and then Sequalo, Legal Agent, Cut Up Rough, Sword, gap of 2 into Pimpala Patch. Krista second last, Zed Rich, and Absolute was Blazing Aspect.
Well, the sub and favourite Gold Ace there, 4.70 and 2 even. 11 runs second, Identical at 3.20, and a great run for Moss Rocket at 2.30. If you got the daily double on the numbers 9 Merlin and 4 Gold Ace, they were the 2 subs. I'll just go back there and have a look. You can expect $8.60, a good tote for 2 subs.
Dividends, 4 Gold Ace, $4.90 and $2.20. Number 11, Identikit, will pay $2.90. And number 1, third, Moss Rocket, at $2.40. And those placings are now official.
Official there, Sydney, on 4, 11 and 1. And Lee Friedman, yet again, Lee Friedman taking out the size. And now the answer to Australia Galaxy. Yeah, the big hurdle, in case you missed it, the steeple, the numbers there at Oakbank were 4, 9 and 5. Light hand, the Jacko special, getting the money. Jacko, the Elmeister Mechanics at the Mobile Service Station in Cape Street, Dixon. For all your mechanical needs, give him a call on 2477 and he was home today's special. It was light hand, and the big steeple took a big risk and got the money.
7.50. He just bided his time and then made his run gradually, and joining in at the 300 metres and simply putting pay to them in one fell swoop to score going away by 2 1/4 lengths. The margin between second and third is a half a length, 2 1/4 by a half, and the time was 102.8. 102.8 has equalled the race record established by Wayne's Bid in 1976. Hey, gee whiz, that's a great performance in more ways than one now. Gold Ace, 102.8, equaling Wayne's Bed's race record. The track record is 102.6, held by Euclays. We'll have a sectional breakdown in a moment.
Okay, race 3 at Ascot. 1 Crying Game favourite at 210, 670 for 2 Cash in the Bank. 3 All Shot at 490, 1920 for 4 Versace. Number 5 Lord Shiraz at 530. 17s for number 6 On Rations. 7 Nicholson at 33s and 55s for 9 Bossman. Selections 153. Crying Game, the exciting gallop resumes at 210 on 1 even. Let's hope he can win at Ascot. Okay, Caulfield, let's have a look at the updated market of Brisbane. 1160 and 470 for number 1 Priana Princess. 2 Tranquil Love, 1090, 310, 3740 and 790 for 3 Wizard of Id. 4 Tinted Eyes, 930 and 560. Number 5 St Lana, 910 and 290.